Hi everybody and welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. I'm going to start a new little project. I'm going to work on this off and on, but this is going to be my go-to relaxation, fun, vintage pattern lady project. And as you can see, this is a brain game, crossword puzzles, large print. And if you're going to join in and work on try this yourself, you're going to want the large print, okay? I think only because the crossword puzzles might be a little bit bigger. Um, I know the words are, but I'm not sure. I think I might have bought this for my mom years ago. She was the queen of crossword puzzles. And this I got her as a little extra one year in her stocking at Christmas. And I believe I bought this at our local Barnes and Noble, and it was $7.98. And she um, was more interested in the harder crossword puzzles in the papers. So I grabbed this from her. And then what I started doing was I started making, when I had my Etsy shop, I used to make love notes out of the crossword puzzles themselves. They were really cute. I sold a lot of those. Um, But yeah, I'd love to have you stick around for this little project. And I think once a week I'm going to work in it. And like I said, it will be my little go-to relaxation. And what I plan on doing is I want to make a little journal for myself out of this. I'm not going to add any pockets. I'm not going to add tags. It's going to be strictly collage work. And I'm going to be working, because I have so many, with all of these wonderful images of my ladies that I've collected over the years through dress patterns and purchases and other things. I have a ton, and I really enjoy working with them. So I thought this would just be a really nice, a really nice way to use them. And I'll make a little book for myself. So I'd love to have you stick around. And again, I'd love to have you join in. And please leave me a comment if you like this video. Be sure to like it. I guess it has something to do with the algorithms or whatever as to how my videos get thrown out there. But I just like to know if you liked it, period. Um, so let's begin. And I want to thank you again for joining me. So what my intention is the left-hand side of the page is going to be covered up, because I don't necessarily need these words. And I have this really pretty piece of digital paper here. I can't remember right now who I purchased this from, but I'll go back, and if I'm good about it, I will post it in the description. So I'm going to get the left-hand side done first. And I think we're looking at, as far as measurements, let's see here. Okay, so this is, come on, Barbie. Hello. Okay, this is 9 inches. Okay, so it's probably 9 by 6. All right. So let's just, my goodness gracious. Okay, so 9 by almost 7. I'm going to cut it to 7, and then I'm just going to do my inching act that I do, a little bit here and a little bit there, a little bit off at a time. I also made myself a cup of coffee. I'm probably going to regret it. It's almost 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 3 p.m. Definitely wouldn't be drinking coffee at 3 a.m. unless I had a mega migraine. And this is just, I'm just going to go over the 7-inch mark. I can save those for something else. And again, I just take a little bit at a time because I do not want to, kind of looks like this might be 7 inches on the dot. Yeah, and I will make a note of that so the next time I know. All right, so let's get this down. And I'm not going to do any distressing or anything like that. And actually, I'm going to take a little bit more off because of the way this is bound. So we're going to go right. And I think that'll be good. There we go. All right. Oh, and I think for this one, I am just going to definitely not use my I really don't like using my glue stick. It makes my, I don't know, if you have a special way of using your glue stick and not having it wrinkle the page, I would love to have you leave that in your comment for me. Because I can't get my pages to not wrinkle when I use a glue stick. And that's mainly why I don't use a glue stick, but I do see so many gals out there using them. All right, I'm going to do this way. I'll put this on here like that, and then I can just put this here. Let's see how this works. All right, so that is on there. And maybe I'll add a little washi when we're done. Matching color. Okay, so I have my left side here that I can write on or do whatever I want to do on that. And then my collage is going to be, this is left over from when I was working on my scrapbooking. I cut out some circles to put my boys' photos on. So I have that scrap. And then I have this sweet girl here. I have this one. Okay. And then I have this long-legged beauty here in her beautiful red dress. And then I have some little pieces of ephemera that have been hanging around that need to be used. I have a little tab here that we'll use. I have a couple butterflies that I will cut out that I want to add, but these are stickers and I want to take some of this white off. So I have that. And then I have this Life is Good here that I want to use. So let's get started. So I'm going to take this here, and I think I will ink it up just a little bit. This isn't going to show a lot, but I figured where it is going to show, or might show, I'm going to just ink it a little bit, seeing that these are vintage women. And okay. So we're going to put this right about here. Okay. We're going to put this right about here. Kind of centered, but off center a little bit. I want that black to show a little bit up there. Okay. So that is going to go right there. And then we're going to put this gal right up here to hide that. She's going to hide that end right there. Her poor head keeps flopping. Her poor head keeps flopping. I think it got creased in my box. So I hope everybody is doing well, and I hope if you've been on vacation, I hope you've had a really nice time. It is getting to be that season, isn't it? Oh, there goes her head. Oh, she lost her head during this project. It is getting to be that time of year where it's nice to get away. Keep your head on straight, right? Well, well, well. All right, that's okay. That's okay. I knew that was going to happen. She's been flopping around for a while. All right, so we have that. Next thing I want to do is I want to add these flowers because I'm going to work on this border first to hide I want to get these hidden here. So I think maybe like that will be good. And again, I'll do a little inking around this just so it stands out. I need to order some more glue here. And I guess this is the season to do it, right? They always say do not order it in the winter because going through the mail and getting it in the mail in the cold isn't that good. So let's see, how do I want this? Do I want this like, I want to make sure it's up around there. Okay. Okay, we're going to put it just like this. Okay. Okay, like that. And then we're going to, because I want to come right down the side. So I'm going to add my first girl here. I think she's going to be right about here to cover that up. So I don't have to get too many things because I have an abundance of goodies, which is nice. So I kind of want to bring this up a little bit. Right about here. Okay. And then we have this sweet lady. So once you get back from vacation, you'll have to share the fun things you did or the places you went. But only do it after you get back. Don't put on my comments that you're going away on vacation or you're leaving on such and such a date. That's one thing that I never did. And I also told my boys never to do was to publicly announce that you are going to be gone, or you're on vacation, or you're here or there. You know, wait until you get home, because you never know who's looking at your account. And I don't like to broadcast, you know, when we're not going to be home or whatever. That's never good. All right, so this here, I want to lift up her arm a little bit. And I want to take this and I want to actually put it underneath, because I want to have her hand resting on the sign. So let's continue to get this stuff just dressed up a little bit. Get away from the white. Okay. So this here, I would really like to, let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to put it like this, with her hand like that, because that slips right under there. So it kind of looks like part of her dress, doesn't it? Let's lift this up just a little bit. Okay. So we're going to put that there like that. And I'm going to just tack that down there. I'm going to put that up there like that. I'm going to leave this flower for now, just in case I have to put something under it. This, I'd like to put this flower under there like that. And then I'd like to put these leaves. Let's see if I can get these. These leaves under there like this. I think that's good like that. Okay. Or can I put them like this? I can put them like that, and then I will cut. I'd like to kind of bring them up around here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to cut this one off. This I'm going to put under there. Like that. I better get this one glued down, right? That's glued now. And then this one, I think I'm going to put over there like that. Because where this is cut looks a little funky, doesn't it? I'll put that there. And that's all ready. Okay, now I can glue that down. And then we have the Life is Good, which I'm going to have her resting her hand right on that sign there. And that's going to wrap right around her shoe. So this will be a fun little collage each week. And it's going to be kind of a little bit of a brain teaser too. You'll see why. Boy, this sticks like there's nobody's business, right? And we can get her hand. There, Life is Good. And then let's get some butterflies. This is going to be a tag. So I want to have this tag right there. Good thing I have that little tiny bit of space that I so planned on. underneath this here. Okay. These are just all odds and ends and bits and pieces that I've been finding and that I've taken out to use in my books. Okay. And then we've got some butterflies here. Okay. I'm going to cut some of these out here. They're little antennae. I don't think I need my X-Acto knife for these. These are fairly easy to cut out. Okay. There, okay. So we have a cute little butterfly here. Then I have a smaller little one here we're going to use. Isn't this darling? This is when I wish my mom was still around. She used to love to see everything I made, you know, with paper and stuff for my Etsy shop. And oh, I just wish she was still here to be able to see it. She was such a great crafter herself. Okay, and I think I'll put that one right up there. Yeah, I think the two butterflies belong up there. Okay, so we'll get these on, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to finish this off. And this is where I say this is where it's going to be a brain teaser each week. Because as you know, usually when you do a crossword puzzle, you have clues, and then you have to find the answer. Well, I'm just deciding what each collage is going to represent here. There. Isn't that cute? So I have a special pen that I'm going to use. This is a metallic marker. And I think that these ladies here are ladies of leisure, because don't they look it? She's shopping. She's all dressed up. Maybe these two are playing cards for the afternoon or sharing stories, but they're going to end up getting together. So I'm going to take spaces here, and I'm going to write in ladies of leisure. So Leisure. There, and that's how I'm going to finish each of these collages, with a little saying or a quote or something, if I can make it fit. And that basically is the brain teaser, because it took me a while to think of that. I thought of so many other things, but then I couldn't make them fit. So the only advice I have when you do, and if you do something like this, when you get your collage, your layout done, and you have your saying, what you want to write, before you make your collage, you can write if you're not doing a video, you can write out your saying, and I may do that next time, and then build your collage around that. But if you do it the other way, you can I made little check marks as to where I wanted my words to go, and then I just kind of built around there. So that's it for today. I think this will be a fun weekly project. It's a great way to use items, any type of ephemera. If you have ephemera that you really don't want to put in a junk journal, or you don't want to make a junk journal with it, this is a great way to do it. You can just make collage pages throughout your crossword puzzle book. So I really, really appreciate you joining in today. I'd love to hear your comments. And make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.